Evan Berryhill's accuser is now accused of committing his own crime. A big-time drug trafficker was caught right here inside San Angelo, and police need help finding a suspect who plowed down a bicyclist and ran from the scene. Meanwhile, Lakeview High was the subject of another threat over social media, and there's rain in the forecast. Arbor Day headlines the interview segment, and I'm Joe Hyde, and this is Live. We'll get to the news, but first, Alejandro's Kitchen and Tequila cooks fresh corn tortillas served warm all day. Come taste what's on the menu that's packed with unique surprises like, how about the chorizo with queso for an appetizer? Or for the more traditionalists, the San Angelo plate includes an enchilada, tamale, and a freshly made taco. Every Friday is karaoke night from 8 until midnight. Alejandro's Kitchen and Tequila is open 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. on weekends or on weekdays, and 11 a.m. to midnight Friday and Saturday. It's located on the Tequila Strip at 4388 Sherwood Way between Southwest and Sunset. That's Alejandro's Kitchen and Tequila, 4388 Sherwood Way, open every day for lunch and dinner. The accuser in the case against Evan Berryhill apparently was involved in an incident at his rented space at a local hair salon. The incident forced the owner of the salon to call police and report damage. According to the San Angelo Police Department, at 5:20 p.m. on Tuesday, October 25th, police were dispatched to A-Rock Salon on Concho Avenue in downtown San Angelo. The police officer reported that he investigated a criminal mischief complaint against Charles Hardy, who rented space to be a hairstylist there. The report stated that a mirror worth about $300 was broken during the incident. No arrest was made, but a police report is on file. The incident follows Hardy's allegations against local business owner Evan Berryhill for touching his chest while calling him a effing. Taking Hardy's side, Assistant County Attorney Leland Lacey filed hate crime charges against Berryhill and had her arrested. New video has emerged from that incident where the hate crime was alleged. The incident happened on April 12, 2022, when Evan Berryhill was returning from an evening out with friends. Getting out of her car in a dark parking lot in front of her own apartment, she was confronted by two men. As the two men approached, Berryhill said she felt threatened. The new video footage, unseen until now, has emerged of what appears to be the initial approach of the two men towards Berryhill. Let's watch.
Oh my God, the younger generation. How old are y'all?
I'm 21 and I'm a 911 dispatcher, ma'am. Do you really want to get this tone with me?
I
There's
do.
a courtesy officer that lives at the front, and there's a
Yes,
detective
I know
that lives
exactly
over
who the fuck he is.
What's
he
his
helped
name?
me with my shit.
What's his name?
I'm not going to disclose that.
We know what it
Officer
is.
Marius Cobbs, ma'am. I know his
Imagine
name.
that. Yes, I know. I live.
Okay,
right
I understand.
there.
I need you to back away because you're being very confrontational. You are very intoxicated, and this does not look good for you, ma'am.
I'm not intoxicated.
Yes, you are.
You very much are, ma'am.
Let's
You
see,
evidently
let's take-
almost ran us over.
You
as
almost
well as
ran us
double
over.
Parking, and you have slurred speech.
I will always double park
Why?
Okay, you still have slurred speech, and you're very
You're
because
drunk.
everybody.
Your
in
friend is
here-
worried about
listen,
you. Your friend is worried
okay,
about you.
Okay.
Your friend is worried
Okay.
about you.
Agree or okay? I'm just very.
This is all
Okay,
recorded.
wait, look. No, but okay. Out of
The time for courtesy is kind of past. Now you need to move your car.
not courtesy.
Okay, so your speech is slurred. You don't know what you're saying.
You're wearing booty shorts and your fucking balls are hanging out.
Oh yeah? I don't have balls. I'm trans.
He's wearing a Packer. ma'am.
I don't have balls.
Okay, but regardless, y'all don't fucking give that shit to me.
What shit are we giving you? You almost ran us over. We're taking out our garbage. We just got home. It's his birthday. We're here
Well,
coming
happy
back home
birthday.
from a...
I will give you that.
I
How
don't
old are
want
you
happy
turning?
birthday.
Hey, we don't want
What
to
I
hear
want
that
right
from
now
you.
is for the
Having access to the power of the police and using what could be construed as threats under the color of law enforcement raised more questions that favor Berryhill's defense. Jury selection for the Berryhill trial is set for November 14th in newly sworn-in County Judge at Law number 2, Andrew Graves Court. The charges are only a Class B misdemeanor, but the reports of the charges are particularly important because this is likely the first time anyone in Tom Green County has been charged with a hate crime. Police on Tuesday arrested a big-time drug trafficker right here in San Angelo. That's right, 45-year-old Juan Lira was caught on North Bryant near First Street toting around a large quantity of what they called narcotics. During the stop, he was arrested for a parole violation. A warrant was then issued to search his hotel room. During the search, over 2 pounds of methamphetamine along with meth, Lira had used about 14 grams of heroin, a large amount of weed, coke, and Xanax, and over $2 grand in cash. As of now, Lira is only being held in the Tom Green County Jail on a parole violation, but that quite likely will change soon. Also, San Angelo police are currently searching for a truck that fled the scene after hitting a bicyclist on Tuesday morning. According to the police, at around 7:30 yesterday morning, a bicyclist was struck by a white truck at the intersection of College Hills and West Loop 306. Police have not ID'd the suspect, but did not have an exact description of the truck either. However, on the neighborhood app, a woman described the truck as an F-150 with possible damage on the right front side. So be on the lookout. Contact police on the non-emergency number if you have information. There was another social media threat at Lakeview High School in San Angelo last night. San Angelo Police Department's Public Information Officer Richard Espinoza issued a statement last night concerning this possible threat of violence at Lakeview. San Angelo Police are said to be working with the San Angelo ISD administration to monitor the threat, and there was a heightened police presence when school began this morning. This has been the 4th time just this semester where a school in San Angelo had been threatened. And 3 of those times were at Lakeview, where they did arrest a juvenile, and another where Lakeview had parents lined up at the door trying to get their child to safety right after the threats were made. At Central, there was an alleged drive-by shooting. This most recent incident is under investigation, of course, by the San Angelo Police Department. Isn't that crazy? All we've been able to talk about is crime. Maybe it's because of the constantly changing weather. One day it's hot, next day it's cool, and just when we think we can't change again, it rains. Over the next 7 days, it will be no different. Today won't hit the 80s, but tomorrow it will. Even with that, there's a 30% chance of rain tomorrow night. Then moving into Friday, there will be a 30% chance of rain, and this rain will bring in a little cold front. But the heat will turn back up later in the week with highs in the 80s on Sunday and Monday. Even though it might rain Friday, that will not stop the Brownwood Lions from wrapping up a district championship this year. For more on that, here is Cover One analyst James Bellini.
Before the 7th grade A team Brownwood Lions beat San Angelo Lincoln 20-0, I spoke with one of their defensive guys, Martin Wilson, about this Lions team in general. Brownwood is ranked 9th right now in the state and are a perfect 4-0 in district. They're sitting on a bye week this week, right before they head off to the playoffs. Their only losses this year come from at the time, the first-ranked Stephenville Yellow Jackets and the Wiley Bulldogs in Week 1. At the moment, they are slated to take on the El Paso Irvin Rockets, who are playing the second-seed El Paso Austin Panthers this week. Coach Wilson said the same thing many coaches have said. We're going to line up and run it right at them. With dynamic running back Colin Anderson, that's hard to argue. Brownwood does just have a running game, though. Jason Jackson Jr. and Thad Hines are dangerous weapons out wide, as is Icall or Chance Jones at quarterback. We saw the Lions live against Lakeview a couple weeks ago, and they are as advertised. They've been very explosive, scoring 402 points this season, an average of just under 45 points a game, and have only given up 172 points at 19.1 point average. Defensively, nobody wants to be the weak link on the Lions, but they do give up more than the occasional catch here and there, and Coach Wilson knows it. And look, it's not just this varsity team that can be special. Brown has a set of kids from the freshman teams and the junior high teams that are going to be great. Brown was one of 3 teams to have 7 state titles, and should everything work out for the Lions over the next few years, they could add another one. Tune in to Cover 1 this Friday for exclusive coaches interviews, score updates, highlights, and more, only on SanJoeLive.com.
For more than 25 years, Carpetech has been serving our customers and communities with floor care and emergency restoration services. I'm Cade Simmons. Thank you for welcoming Carpetech and my family to the Concho Valley. We look forward to serving you.
A guest who's on the show, not occasionally, more than occasionally, you're like a regularly scheduled guest, it seems like by now. It's Charlotte Anderson with Keeps Angelo Beautiful. Charlotte, how's it going today?
Oh, thank you, Matt. It's going great. You know, we've had a wonderful day with our trees today, and it's been an exciting day at Olive's Nursery. We want to thank Tommy and Debbie for their hospitality and allowing us to distribute our trees today.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what y'all were doing there. You started this morning. You had a bunch of trees in the parking lot donated by Apache. And they wanted y'all to give it away to some people around town, some organizations. So talk about it a little bit. What exactly were you guys doing?
Absolutely. So every year we apply for a grant from the Apache Corporation. This is their 18th year to distribute trees.
Okay.
This is their 5 millionth tree to give away.
Wow. 5 millionth. You're right here.
5 millionth right here in San Angelo. They also give away trees in 17 states across the nation. So we're excited to be a part of their program. And our trees today were allocated to our schools.
Okay.
So several of our schools have received trees over the past 3 years from Keep San Angelo Beautiful. This is our 450th tree.
Wow, okay.
So we have a long way to go to catch up with Apache, but we're doing our part for sure.
There you go. I mean, and you know, like you said, they're doing it in 17 states. So for us to be doing our part here locally is very important. And, you know, you're with Keep San Angelo Beautiful, and that's one of the things that y'all talk about all the time is, you know, the trees and the nature and how to keep San Angelo, what people like to come down here and see. I mean, if you see behind us, this banner is just an example of one of the beautiful things of San Angelo. And why is it's because of the trees and the nature and stuff. So talk about how important it is for Texas Arbor Day and to, I guess, plant a tree.
Absolutely. So going back to the 1800s, 1889, Temple, Texas was the first Texas Arbor Day, and they picked the first Friday in November because it is the best time to plant trees.
Okay.
And we want to remind everybody we've got to give back to the environment. We have to preserve it for our future, for our kids, and it's important to be stewards of our environment. So it's a perfect time to call to mind the need and the necessity, especially in our region after we had that freeze. We did lose a lot of trees. So it's a great opportunity to put some trees back in the ground. We're happy to facilitate that.
And not only that, I mean, this year, this summer was so hot. There was fires everywhere.
Yes.
So definitely. A good question, though. Why is it a good time of the year to plant a tree in November? Why is that?
Right. So for the fall, it's a great time. Our soil is definitely ready to pack it in for our winter months.
Okay.
The trees that we got this year, we got red oaks, we got live oaks, we got cedar elms. All these trees are indigenous to our region and perfect for planting in our area.
Yeah, so you're not going to see any weird, like, palm trees over here or something. No, got to be practical, got to get your big oak trees out there. I mean, I was looking around when we were out at Olives, and, if you look in the neighborhood all across there, and, I don't want to keep talking about the background, but you look at the backdrop,
absolutely,
you're going to see those oak trees there by miles away.
Yeah.
So, that's one more. And where are y'all going to be putting these? I guess, multiple people have taken them. And who's really taking advantage of this tree giveaway?
So over the past 3 years, we've provided trees to all of our school campuses, including Howard College, Angelo State University, all the SAISD campuses. We include our Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA. We also are happy to sponsor some of our private schools. So Cornerstone, San Angelo Christian Academy, Trinity Lutheran School, Ambleside received trees. and let's see, TLCA also has received trees.
There you
So
go.
we just want to make sure that our campuses have cleaner, fresher air. We like that the trees are going to provide 35-foot canopies and bring new wildlife for our students to enjoy. So it's just a beautiful process, and we're just very proud to be able to host this in San Angelo.
Well, if you think about Angelo State and how much they're growing, and one of the things is when you go and you visit Angelo State's campus, you walk down the mall, and one thing you realize is you're covered by trees the
Yes.
whole way, and that's just it's a beautiful way to get more kids in the door, because it's like a little oasis down there. So keeping those trees in there, I guess, would be a pretty important part of that.
Absolutely. We even had a couple of girls come by from the Newman Center to get a
Okay.
couple of trees to plant on the corner right there of Johnson Street. So we're excited for them as well. And again, just really grateful to be able to be recipients. And, 450 trees. We're just a couple of years old. And hopefully we'll be able to have future events where we can give away more trees to the community. So we're looking forward to that. We'd like to match the grant that we get from the Apache Corporation and have a big celebration that can include some recycling activities for the kids, maybe some burgers and hot dogs, and have a fantastic tree giveaway.
I'm in. Just a fun time planting trees, having a good time. Another event that you guys have coming up, this is something that I know you want to talk about. It is the tire event, and we've been talking about this for months. I feel like we've been kind of hitting at it. Well, let's talk about it. You're going to have thousands of tires that you guys are going to get and send them off to recycling centers and make sure that they get taken in the right spot out of just San Angelo's landfill. But kind of talk about the event, kind of plug it. Where and when is it going to be?
Sure. So we're excited for November the 19th, this Saturday, and you're welcome to bring your passenger tires, your pickup truck tires, and we can have no rims, no industrial tires, no tracks, no farm equipment. We just
the
need
tire.
Regular passenger tires. If you have less than 50, we're happy for you to drive through, and if you have more than 50, we'll have a suggested donation of $2 per tire. And that keeps our volunteers happy and rolling and stacking.
There you go.
So it's a great time to come out, check with your neighbors, look around the yard. If you got something leaning up against a house, it's a great time to pick up those tires and bring them out to us at the Coliseum. Again, that's November the 19th, Saturday. We start about 7, soon as the sun comes up. I know we're fixing to have daylight savings time, so that's going to help us a lot. And I can tell you, we have a lot of people that show up at 5 in the morning.
You're ready to get going.
We'll be working around 7. This is a 3-hour event, so if you're in line by 9:30, we'll get you out the door by 10. It's a great opportunity. We'll have 4 18-wheelers that will be available that will be loading and stacking tires. If you're looking for a team building activity that's service oriented,
that's what I was going to say. This isn't just for people who want to donate. If you guys want to help out, I'm sure that Keep San Angelo Beautiful needs all the help they can get.
We do. We need.
Hey, all you strong young guys out there getting ready for your next sport activity, go stack some tires for your workout for that day.
For sure. It's going to be a brisk and exhilarating morning. And all you guys that are power lifters, if you're on a football team and you want to work out, there's nothing better than working outside, rolling and stacking tires. It is a fantastic day. And let's not leave out the ladies, because I've been on 20 trucks.
There you go.
And you too can roll and stack tires.
Exactly. Hey, everybody needs to do their part. So, and this is a great opportunity for everybody to do, whether you're donating or just helping out. So, once again, that is December 3rd.
November the 19th.
November 19th.
November the 19th.
November 19th at the Coliseum over there, starting at 7 a.m. for about 3 hours over there. Go check it out, because I know there's plenty of people in San Angelo with plenty of tires to donate. So, Charlotte, thank you so much for coming on the show. It has been a blast as usual.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Yep, and hopefully we'll see you back soon. Especially we'll have to get an update on that tire event.
Sure.
So, all right, this has been another episode with Charlotte Anderson with Keep San Angelo Beautiful. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey folks, Todd Price from Jim Bass Ford. Have you noticed the last couple of years cars and trucks have been overpriced? Well, not anymore. At Jim Bass, we have a slew of F-150s priced around $4,000 off MSRP. Now, my Uncle Perk used to tell me, Todd, opportunities are never lost. Somebody takes the ones you miss. Don't y'all miss this one. Jim Bass Ford, Houston, Hart and Hardin Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Thank you, Charlotte and Matt Trammell, for that wonderful chance to, go out and pick up some tires. This has been the San Angelo Live News at 4. We call it Live Daily TV News. We're broadcast every weekday at 4 o'clock. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and the sanangelolive.com webpage. Until tomorrow, have a great day.